So this is Mario from Mario at LatinBayArea.com, and we've just finished viewing the amazing exhibit of Frida Kahlo here at the De Young Museum on this Tuesday afternoon, and it opens to the public on Friday. So I'm going to ask Mario a few questions about what he thought about the exhibit. Mario, give me your first impressions. What did you think?
Well, I think first of all, what's so unique about this exhibit is that in 2004, 16 years ago, they found this trove of items, dresses, jewelry, and the braces that she wore under the cellars of the Blue House, which is the Frida Kahlo house in Mexico City, in Coyoacan. And so they're revealing, I believe for the first time, this trove of just Frida Kahlo stuff never seen before. It's pretty amazing stuff that they have in there, and it's about maybe 7, 8 rooms complete of all this art.
So I'm assuming that over the years you've seen many Frida Kahlo exhibits throughout America. How does this differ, and why should people come and see this one specifically?
Mm. Well, as you are right, they've here in San Francisco, the Bay Area, they showed so many Frida Kahlo art exhibits, and it's usually the same kind of photographs and art. But this one has a lot of stuff, like when she's young, and also of her family before her mom and dad first met in Mexico, and some of the, um, I guess, the stuff that they were wearing, the black and white period 19th century. So that was kind of cool to see her parents' background in those old photographs. But it really went in depth this time about Frida Kahlo, and there were a couple cool little things that everybody, I think, picked up here at the exhibit.
What was your favorite? If you had to pick one specific room or one specific exhibit throughout the entire showcase, what would that be for you?
I think it'd be her personal belongings, like the braces that she wore, the castings. I think there's 3 castings that she wore around her chest, and she, of course, drew 2 of them. She drew the Russian symbol, Communist Party. I thought that was interesting, and also a lot of her early work was on the revolution of Mexico. I thought that was kind of cool. It showed the history of the Mexican Revolution, which started in 1910, and she drew a lot of the military stuff um, of the revolution, so I can see where she got her revolution and military spirit, her really, tough demeanor. I think that's where it came from. I'm guessing, but she did draw a lot of the military um, art in her early life work. That was interesting.
So I know you know a lot about Frida Kahlo. Growing up with her, was there
I didn't grow up
anything,
with her.
well, growing up with her work
Didn't grow up
and
with her. Yes.
just being around her throughout the years growing up, with her work and her art, was there anything in this exhibit that you learned that you didn't know before about the woman Frida Kahlo?
Um, well, I didn't know, again, the early work was the military kind of drawings that she did. And so that, again, was interesting. Um, the dresses that were on exhibit, they had about 20 dresses. That kind of puts Frida Kahlo in detail. Kind of, you can see how Frida Kahlo would have looked like back in the 30s and 40s and until her death in 54. What she wore, because what you wear is what influences you as a person, and so you get to see a lot of that It was very interesting to see. Also, the jewelry. She wore a lot of jewelry, as most people know. A lot of jade, really thick necklaces, and also gold necklaces.
Right.
So that was pretty neat to see.
Awesome. So, final words out to people who want to come and see this exhibit but are on the fence because they've seen so many before. It's like, is there anything that you could tell them right now that could just push them over the edge and make the decision and come and see it?
Um, Push them over the edge. Yes, you're right. I think there's about 8 rooms of Frida stuff. Really neat. It is COVID, so everybody's moving kind of slow. So you're going to have to spend some extra time coming here, and also getting your ticket. They're only letting, I think, 25% capacity here, but tickets are only $15, so that's good. There is no parking around here. You're going to have to find some parking kind of far. We got lucky today, because today is press day, but it's definitely worth to come down here and buy your tickets online at the San Francisco De Young Museum. Again, tickets are only, you can only buy them online. That's what they kept telling us today. They will let people in every 15 minutes. Today they let people in 30 minutes. And yeah, it's definitely worth it, whether you're a Frida fan or not, because Frida is the most popular female artist in the world. So come on down, and I hope you like it.
Thank you so much, Mario from LatinBayArea.com. You've heard the words from the man. He speaks the truth. Come and see it. The exhibit was amazing. Thank you, Mario.
Thank you.